We're going.
Okay, so our idea is that divide the class into groups of whatever size makes the most sense for your classroom. And each group is going to create their own made-up biome, and they're going to use their knowledge from what they've been studying about specific biomes to create a made-up biome. And at this point, they're not going to know really why they're doing it. Just creating, it could be in the form of a collage on a poster where they take different pictures from nature magazines or whatever to creatively represent what their biome is. Then, let's say you've created 3 different biomes. You may have more depending on the group size that you want. Those posters will go to different corners of the room, and students will visit the biomes that they did not create. So they're not going to go to the one that they created. They're going to travel to other people's biomes in groups. And then that will be step 2. They will design an animal that will fit the biome that they're in. So we'll have some sort of guide for how to do this. Like, first, observe the biome features that you're in and make a list of those features. And then second, design an animal that's going to fit each of those features. And then they'll actually create a prototype using materials like pipe cleaners and paper and felt or whatever other materials. We'll suggest some on the materials list to create an actual prototype of an animal that will fit that biome. Then they will step forward and travel to another biome and do this exact same thing. So they'll have a second chance to create another prototype and maybe a third chance, depending on how many groups you have. Oops. Okay, step 3 is the feedback from the groups. So the people that created the original biomes go back to their home biomes and they assess those animals, prototypes that got created. And again, they are guided with a little card on how to give feedback on what worked in those prototypes in that biome and what didn't work. Step 4 is the groups go back to their original prototypes using the feedback cards and they redesign their animal. Step 5, after that's been done, is some sort of group sharing to show how the prototypes changed based on the feedback and through the design thinking process. And then that's the completion of the main part of the lesson. There's a couple additional things that could be done after to follow up. You could then introduce some sort of catastrophe or some sort of human impact event, like a freeway going through the biome or something similar, and then have them do the whole redesign the animal process again to fit the new biome.